Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darrell Johnson.
Good evening, guten Abend, guten Abend, bonsoir, buenos noches, noswif da, or if you scouse, good evening. Good evening, thank you very much for joining us. Time for Club World Cup football, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the lateness there. I was just doing something. I'm looking forward to seeing what actually happens here, because obviously it's a different tournament. It's held in America this time. It's a very unusual setting, really, and it's not normally in the middle of June. The actual tournament is normally held in and around December, January time. It's normally around the Christmas period. So for this tournament to only be in June makes it good for a lot of the fans, but there's a lot of fans who can't be asked to watch the actual tournament because FIFA are doing it in America and everything, and obviously because of the kickoff times, and then also because it's FIFA have decided to make it a really enormous tournament with so many teams that, let's be honest, half of them don't deserve to even be in it. And it's just, they've messed up the whole. I think they've messed it up a little bit by adding that many teams. It's normally the 6 teams that are continental champions, the 6 continental champions, so the Champions League winners, and now you've got teams in there that have barely won anything. So it's a strange one. I mean, LAFC aren't the best of teams, let's be honest. But they do have some good players. They have some good players, obviously, a few Premier League players that you might remember. Obviously, Olivier Giroud, obviously former Chelsea player and former Arsenal player, who's on the bench for tonight's game. And also you've got Hugo Lloris, former Premier League man with Tottenham Hotspurs. And a man that used to play in Ligue 1, most known for his time at Saint Etienne, is Denis Bouanga, who's been magnificent in the Los Angeles shirt this year, scoring multiple goals. I mean, he's scored 8 goals in the league at the moment, and in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 of the last 9 games he's played, he's contributed to at least 1 or 2 goals, whether that be assists or by scoring them. So he'll be a key part for that team today. But I do think, by the way, that Chelsea will win this. However, I actually don't think they'll keep a clean sheet, because I have a feeling that Soccer SC, as Stephen's putting in the chat, I actually think that LAFC will get a goal. And if anyone's going to score, it's going to be either Denis Bouanga or it's going to be Olivier Giroud off the bench. Chelsea playing a very strong team again, as you would expect. The likes of Cole Palmer starting, Neto, Jackson, Caicedo, Madueke, and then also players on the bench. A few players that probably not used to seeing on the bench, actually. Aaron Anselmino, who's been out injured lately. He's a 20-year-old youngster. And also Josh Akampom, who hasn't played any of the last couple of games. Liam Delap could get his Chelsea debut today as well. And also, who else is there? There's that Dario Asugo, who'd have just signed from Las Palmas. He's been playing all right there lately for them. So not from Las Palmas. He's just joined from Sporting Lisbon, a big pardon. He was on loan at Las Palmas. So there you go. The game is on Channel 5 tonight, ladies and gents. Channel 5 for tonight's game. Not all the games are on Channel 5. A lot of them are on DAZN. But was there any other Premier League players I've missed? Where's Jabora from? He had a spell at 20. He's actually been good for them as well lately. Been very good. The man from Luxembourg is Maxime Janot, who has had spells in Holland and also... Is that Holland or is that Belgium? Belgium, sorry. And also, of course, a long spell with New York City. A man who's been playing in the MLS for a long, long time. Another player on the bench, Marlon, who had a brief spell at Barcelona, but is originally from Brazil, from Fluminense. Joined Los Angeles 2 seasons ago. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what actually does happen in this game. I think it'll be a win for Chelsea, but I actually think Los Angeles will cause 1 or 2 problems here and there. let's have a look at some of the live chat. Hiya, pal. 2-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea from Sam Pinder. And Scotty with 2-1. Hello, Sammy. Luckily, it's the other one. I think 1-1 draw from Stephen. Or 6-0 to Chelsea. We'll make your mind up. Bloody hell, what time's the start? What time's the start? If you're English, you're late. Right, I've only got one thing to say, and it's shut up, B. Right, that's all I've got to say to that. If there's any buzzing, by the way, I've got a fan on next week because the heat these last couple of days has just been extortionate, and I think on Thursday we are going up to about 26, 27 degrees. So it's going to get a bit hotter now. I'll be back when the game starts. Fair enough. What channel? For the second freaking time, Scotty. Channel 5. Channel 5. God. Get used to the heat. It's not going to get any cooler. Yep, I know. Summer is my least favourite time of the year. This is the one time of year that I absolutely despise. I hate the summer. Genuinely. I much prefer the winter. And that's because it's always cool. But I mean, weather-wise, you probably prefer the summer because it's always nice. But it's just the heat's extortionate these last couple of days. But oh well, hopefully it'll cool off in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Well, hopefully cool off slightly. You might not cool off much, but it is going to be a very warm week. Got the lineups for you all in full. Harvey's been helping me. He's been giving me guides on how to actually do the team colours. So he's been giving me 1 or 2 tips on Photoshop. So hopefully this is a bit better. We do have some new substitution screens. Not much different, but what I've got is a substitute board in that photo. So when Chelsea have a sub, that'll come up, and obviously the same goes for Los Angeles. And the colour is the colours are very bright goldy yellow. Again, that was what Harvey suggested. Gonna need to hire someone to cook for you in this heat. No, I don't, because I cook myself, mate. I've told you this. I've told you this already. I cook myself. Did me drumsticks, did me eggs, did me pasta, did me beans, did me breakfast. So, there you go. Don't say I don't cook my own food now. We've got the lineups for you in full. Also, by the way, we're not doing Guess the Logos now up until... No, Dad's not at the stove. Dad was asleep, just let you know. My dad was asleep, so it definitely wasn't me dad. My dad was asleep when I did me tea. He's been full of cold lately, so it doesn't surprise me. Dad's not been too grand lately. He's been full of cold, so he's been asleep off and on these last couple of days. So it's just as well he's not doing any cooking. Imagine bloody falling asleep when you're cooking. That's not the best thing. How's he been today? I've literally just said he's not been well the last couple of days, and he still isn't. He's full of cold. He's down with a cold, and he's had it for over a week really. So he's suffering a little bit, but he's plodding on. Right, we're going to have a look at the lineups. Now, we're not obviously doing Guess the Logos now until August. I'm not doing Guess the Logos now until the new season gets underway in end of July, August time. Yeah, no worries. So, August will be the next time you get Guess the Logos. But we do now have a new design for Guess the Logos created by Harvey. And that is going to be the new photo for Guess the Logos. And obviously you can see that the Brazil logo and the Kaiserslautern logo have been pixelated to sort of make it look like a game of Guess the Logos, basically. That's just basically what the new design is. So, yeah. So we're changing 1 or 2 designs for next season, but next season's just going to be, I think, pretty much the same as this season, really. I think it's going to be the same as it has been for the last couple of months. Neutral streams, the Odd Borough stream, obviously. I'm not going to the games now. The Odd Borough stream, neutral vlogs, as and when I can, etc. So it should be interesting. Your worst enemy's live streaming the game, but doesn't realise his mic isn't working. I'm saying nothing, Tom. I know for a fact we won't get that many people tuning in tonight anyway, because a lot of people won't be that. A lot of people don't seem bothered about the Club World Cup anyway. But I reckon when we get to the round of 16 stage onwards, I reckon a lot of people will start getting interested, because whoever wins is world champion. So there you go. And there's a lot of teams in it, let's be honest, that probably don't deserve to be world champion. So, well, I don't want to press our screen. We're going to have a look at the lineup shortly, but first today's referees. Now, I had a look at FIFA's Twitter to try and find out who the referees are, and they didn't put who the VAR officials were, so I can't tell you who the referees are on VAR, but what I can tell you is the referees and the assistant referees are all from Venezuela, and the fourth official is from the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is the country that Britta Sombalonga used to play for. Whether he still does, I'm not 100% sure. So the referee for tonight's game from Venezuela is Jesus Valenzuela. You're pretty much saying the bloody country name again, aren't you, on that referee? The assistant referees, also from the same country, are Jorge Urego and Tulio Moreno. The fourth official from the Democratic Republic of Congo is Jean-Jacques Ndala. Let's have a look at the two teams in full of our good friend Mr. Daryl Johnson then. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at the two teams in full. We'll start off with the soccer team. And that is Los Angeles FC, LAFC. Their starting lineup in goal is number 1, Hugo Lloris. Number 4 is Eddie Segura. Number 6 is Igor Jesus. Number 8, Mark Delgado. Number 11, Timothy Tillman. Number 14, Sergi Palencia. Number 17 is Jeremy Ebobisse. Number 24 is Ryan Hollinshead. Number 27, Nathan Ordaz. Number 33, Aaron Long. Number 99, Dennis Buranga. On the bench for Los Angeles, goalkeeper number 12, Thomas Hazel. Goalkeeper number 18, David Ochoa. Number 5 is Marlon. Number 9, Olivier Giroud. Number 20, Yor Yeboah. Number 21, Ryan Raposo. Number 23, Frankie Amaya. Number 25, Maxime Janot. Number 30, David Martinez. Number 43, Adam Saldana. Number 77, Adrian Riboro. Number 80 is Odin Thiago Holm. And finally, number 91 is Nkosi Tafari. And the starting lineup then for the Blues, Chelsea. They line up like this. Chelsea in goal. Number 1, Robert Sanchez. Number 3, Mark Cucurella. Number 4 is Tosin Adarabayoyo. Number 6, Levi Colwill. Yes, thank you. I know this, lads. Thank you very much for telling me. If his mic's broken, that's his own fault. I'm not worried about it. I've got more things to worry about. Number 7, Pedro Neto. Number 10, Cole Palmer. 11, Noni Madueke. 15, Nicholas Jackson. 24 is Reece James. 25, Moises Caicedo. 45, Romeo Lavia. That's pronounced Lavia, isn't it? Or is it Sorry. Number 45, Romeo Lavia. And the subs for Chelsea then. Goalkeeper number 12, Philip Jorgensen. Number 5, Benoit Badiashile. Number 8, Enzo Fernandez. Number 9, Liam Delap. Number 14 is Dario Esugo. Number 18. There's a missed one there. Yes. Number 17, Audrey Santos. 18, Christopher Nkunku. 19, Mamadou Sarr. 22, Keenan Dewsbury Hall. 23, Timothy Chalobah. Number 27, Malo Gusto. Number 30, Aaron Anselmino. Number 32, Tyreek George. And number 38, Mark Guyu. Oh, you dickhead. I've just seen that Josh Akenpom is on the bench, and I haven't added him into the lineup screen. Never mind. Right, Josh Akenpom, by the way, is number 34. He is on the bench for Chelsea as well. Yeah, I forgot to add him into the lineup sheet. Never mind. Well, there you go. Those are the two lineups. Very strong lineup for Chelsea. They are going all out. Considering they're against a team that you'd think on paper would get probably annihilated. However, though, you know, we have seen in the past, we've seen surprises in the past in Club World Cup games. And Los Angeles, you know, with the team they have, it is a good team. It's a good team that they have. Aaron Long, top centre back for America. And also you've got Hugo Lloris, former French World Cup winning goalkeeper, and also former Spurs goalkeeper back in the day. You've got former Chelsea player in Olivier Giroud, who's on the bench. Plus, also you've got also the youngster David Martinez. He seems like a decent young player for Los Angeles as well. Don't forget, of course, that Denis Bouanga has been involved in plenty of goals lately for... he's been involved in plenty of goals lately for LAFC. And in the last game that he played, it was with LAFC, and they beat Sporting Kansas City the other day by 3-1, and he was involved in all 3 of them goals. So I don't see why Los Angeles cannot get a goal, but I do think Chelsea will win 3-1. I think Chelsea will win it in the end. But I don't see it being too comfortable. I can see the first half being a bit messy. You know, maybe Chelsea take the lead, go 1-0 in half time, then second half Los Angeles will probably turn up, get themselves a goal back, then Chelsea will just press on and get 2, 3, potentially 4 goals. Don't forget to watch out for Cole Palmer, by the way. What a player he's been this season for Chelsea. And also Pedro Neto, by the way, lately was involved in Portugal's Nations League win against Spain. That was on penalties as well. So yeah, I'm interested to see what actually is going to happen here. Why is there a Man United fan at the bloody game? Be interesting to see what happens. Hey, Scottish Chelsea Soccer Club. Okie dokie. Kick-off coming very, very shortly. Now, fairly empty. I've got to say, it's a crap crowd. Oh dear. It's a Club World Cup game. It's at the Mercedes-Benz Arena, the magnificent home of Atalanta United. Kick-off coming very shortly. And it is... I mean, you might as well class it as an international friendly. How bad is that crowd? The crowd is appalling. To be honest, Scotty, I don't care who gets more views. If he gets more views, fine. I'm not overly worried about who gets more views and stuff. You know, I wouldn't tell him. No, Scotty. Does that look like a 4 to you? I did this earlier. That does not look like a 4. It's a 5. It's on channel 5, Scotty, not channel 4. Duh! Doesn't show on channel 5. Well, your TV must be broken. It's definitely on channel 5, mate, because I'm on channel 5 at the moment watching the game. Are they doing this where they're introducing... There's no channel 5. There is a channel 5. Channel 5's it's Freeview TV. Channel 5. I don't know a TV that doesn't have channel 5. It's a very strange one. Well, if you don't have it, then there you go. It is what it is. They're announcing every player as they come out. This is what takes ages. Like, they're announcing every single player at once as they come out. I think Levi Colwell's coming out at the moment. It's Chelsea players at the moment. Why don't they just line up? I don't know. They're obviously wanting to introduce every player to the crowd that doesn't even exist. I've seen more. I think I've seen more fans at a bloody international friendly. I've seen more fans at a friendly. Not a very great attendance. It's a shame because it's a really good stadium. When the Atlanta United Stadium is full, it looks good. It doesn't look very good when it's empty. Premier Beehive in B Scotland. Huh? What are you on about? Right, okay. I don't know why they're doing this. Friendlies don't cost over $100. I don't. Well, yeah, that's true. I don't actually know how much they charge for these games. That crowd is diabolical. That's a dreadful crowd. It's a dreadful crowd. Oh well. Right, so all the Chelsea players are out. The LA players coming out one by one. They charged around $150. You know why? You know why they've put it in America? That's why they put it in America, because they know they'll get more money from people doing it in America. They can charge whatever they want in America, and the American football prices I don't think are the best anyway. Apparently so. Friend went to the gym, someone accused him of stealing shoes. Oh dear. Oh dear. They won the floor. Someone's clearly out to get him, but oh well. There you go. Right, just waiting for all these players to finally do it. That's why I bought him iPhone 4 shoes. Right. What do you mean, flat shoes? Yeah, no, that's it. It's a nightmare, but you can't do anything about it. Good on him. Good on him. Hugo Lloris walking out. Yeah, a few boos in the crowd for Hugo Lloris, obviously former Spurs man. Just waiting for the cap. Once the captain comes out, then we're all ready to go. Oh well. Probably, he can just say he didn't. He can just say next time he didn't hear him. Darryl Jim Gary Johnson. Well, one, who the hell's Gary? Because that's not my name. And my name's just Dowell Johnson, not bloody Gary. Why do they do this every walkout in every... They do this walkout in every MLS game? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge, they don't. No. My name's just literally Dowell Johnson, and leave it at that. Thank you. My name's always been Dowell Johnson, so just keep it at that, for the love of God. Don't start adding random middle names that's got nothing to do with that name. Yeah, Peter Ashley Johnson's my dad. I don't have daddy's name in me. The only part of my dad's name I have is Johnson. I don't have a middle name. Snotty Johnson. Shut up. Don't you start taking the piss in the live chat. I've banned a few people lately. Getting on me nuts. The stadium can't be more than 15% full. Well, apparently they're getting charged about $150, so I'm not surprised. Juan Soto's on VAR from Venezuela. Oh, piss off with your advert breaks. I'm putting strict laws in, so I'm what you class as law and order. Fuck the adverts. I don't want to watch them. See you later. I'd rather watch YouTube adverts. LA probably win 1-0 or Chelsea 6-0 or even 1-1. You might as well just be saying it's either going to be a win for Chelsea, a draw, or a win for LA. You might as well just say it like that. Right, the players are out, so let's have a look through the starting teams again. We'll start off with Los Angeles. In goal for them is number 1, Hugo Lloris. Number 4, Eddie Segura. Number 6, Igor Jesus. Number 8 is Mark Delgado. Number 11, Timothy Tillman. Number 14, Sergi Palencia. Number 17 is Jeremy Ebabise. Number 24, Ryan Hollinshead. Number 27, Nathan Ordav. Number 33, Aaron Long. Number 99, Dennis Buranga. And the starting lineup for Chelsea then. Shut up. In goal for Chelsea is number one Robert Sanchez. Number 3, Marco Correa. Number 4, Tosin Adarabioyo. Number 6, Levi Colwill. Number 7, Pedro Neto. Number 10, Cole Palmer. Number 11, Noni Madueke. Number 15, Nicholas Jackson. Number 24, Reece James. Number 25, Moises Caicedo. Number 45, Romeo Lavia. The referees for today's game are Jesus Valenzuela, Jorge Uego, Tulio Moreno, and Jean-Jacques Ndala. It's match time. We got a bloody countdown.
And we have liftoff in Atlanta.
Here we go.
LAFC coming to this in remarkable form. They've been in 10 games, scoring 2 in each, including in that playoff win that saw them qualify for this tournament today.
Boca Juniors against Benfica should be good at least. Boca have brought serious numbers. Yep.
Chelsea, Michael Brown, how do they win?
Snotty Johnson. I just call him Dowell Ashley Peter Johnson because Snotty Johnson's not his name. Neither is that, Scotty. My name is just Dowell Johnson. And you can't even spell my name correctly, Scotty, when you know, when it comes up with the added time screens, it has my name on there. How can you not spell it correctly after all these years? Like to see teams in different from different continents play against each other more often. However, I feel this isn't the way to do it. No, I mean, when it was in what, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, etc. When it was around that area back in the day, you used to have massive crowds for it. Nowadays you've got well, I think there's probably been better crowds in the at the Conference League, Europa Conference League, if anything. I mean, there was a 60,000 crowd when Al Ali played against Inter Miami, but that was probably because it was in Miami. Why can't they do home and away like the Champions League and then a neutral final? No, because don't you think that's going to take a long time to do? Obviously, you got a group stage as well, and if you start doing knockout rounds in home and away legs, it'll take a long time. What they should do really is just 1v1 knockouts really. So it should just literally do knockout tournament, not all this group stage malark. You know, he's back on with the microphone. Oh, right. Finally got that sorted, has he? You shouldn't be calling anyone Snotty Johnson, by the way, because that's actually it's not fair on the other person. It's not fair. That's not even fair on me, actually, saying that. Shouldn't be calling me that. Because some people might come in and then think that you're bullying me. You know what people are like. Should be round of 16, each round home and away to the final. Very long tournament though. But the the original tournament used to just literally be the 6 continental champions. Cole Palmer to Madueke, first chance for Chelsea. You can't even get anywhere. Bye. And that's why Marco Curella's not a bloody striker. That's why he's a left back. If that shooting's got anything to say about it. Terrible shooting, that. Good stadium this. It's a really good stadium. Good stadium, but it's better when it's not empty. Still think that only the final should be neutral. Gives teams a chance to watch their team. Gives fans, you mean, a chance to watch their team at home against another team that they wouldn't normally see. Nah, they're having them all in. They're having them all in neutral grounds. It's FIFA basically just. FIFA basically are just focused on money, making the fans travel and pay more money in, pay more money basically, and then also TV coverage. They'll get money from Dazzer, etc. I think FIFA are just wanting loads of money. FIFA are just wanting, yeah. They just want loads. They just want more money. That's why they put it in America, because they got no consideration for the travelling fans. Full for Atlanta United games. Atlanta Falcons, I assume that's NFL, but I've got no interest in that. American football is appalling compared. Well, it's one of the shittest things to ever exist. We don't call it football, we call it soccer. Pfft. The only football they should be watching is people actually kicking the football on the field. Who calls it a soccer ball? Or soccer goal? Like, who calls it that? I'll never understand the American way of doing sports.
Dances his way through the LAFC defence.
Can't even see where the ball is for the bloody fans there. A few Chelsea fans. Hey, something's tickling me nose.
It's Coldo. Macedo. Lavia. Palmer. Can't quite bring it under his control. Very well read at the back by Segura. Here goes Jesus. He has to be careful there. You can't
Fuck.
still in possession.
Sorry,
There's Premier League players lurking around your back line.
something.
It's Delgado.
You know, actually, it's me Tash.
On its head.
It's me Tasha's.
Dennis Buonga.
Me Tasha's are
Going with one man.
going up my nose sometimes. Bloody annoying.
Trying to here, but can't find a way.
Don't you just hate it if you've got a mustache or something and then the hairs just start tickling your nose? Ugh. Absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it. I think it's in America to warm them up for the real World Cup. Well, I've got to say, the crowds in the World Cup surely won't be anywhere near this bad. I'm expecting fairly full stadiums for the FIFA World Cup. The problem is for a lot of people, though, a lot of people that are going there, is a lot of travelling because the United States is enormous. Like, it takes 12 hours to drive anywhere sometimes. Though I'd argue Copa America did that. Well, Copa America's always in America, isn't it? I think it might be because America's like the biggest country. I mean, it's like the. Is it the second? Like the second or third biggest country in the world, I think it is, the United States. With plenty of stadiums. You tell them to go and check. You tell them to go and check, okay. It's also because it's 3 PM on a Monday local time. Yeah, the issue. You know what's going to be the problem, mate? Third is Canada. Canada's bigger than the US. I'd have thought the United States was bigger than Canada, although Canada is. I mean, they're both enormous. They're both massive countries, let's be honest. Oh, they must be like the 4th or 5th anyway. Maybe I didn't realise. I never realised how big Canada actually was as a country. I know it's big. Canada's all the islands. Ah. Oh dear. Well, not the best of starts, I'm afraid, ladies and gents. Not the best of starts of the game. Chelsea had one opportunity in the penalty area. Shot went nowhere near goal. But apart from that, just been, as I thought, the first half's going to be a bit messy. Probably won't be a particularly entertaining first half. Second half should pick up though. Interesting to see how some of these MLS teams do. YouTube have added it into the game. YouTube have added it in. I only watched the first half of mine. I didn't watch any of the second half because obviously I was doing the darts. Yeah, no, the bloody this top fans XP thing is annoying. I can't lie. This top fans XP shit, and I take no notice of it, mate, because it's quite annoying actually. On the positive side, it makes people comment more. People will comment more, but if they're trying to do it, I don't take much notice of it. I think it's shit, really. It's very strange. Very strange if you ask me. But no, it's something that YouTube have added into everyone's live streams, so you're never going to see the end of it. There's no way, I can't turn it off either, there's no way of me turning it off. Which is so annoying, because I don't want it. I don't want that in our streams. But I can't get rid of it, I'm afraid. Very irritating. What's going on? Oh, right. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole thing. Pausing play at the moment. The referee's just gone to the side of the field. To the fourth official. And I think his communication packs fell off. His communication packs come off his top or something. So, just gone to readjust that. Quite a lot of LA fans. Quite a lot of Los Angeles fans in the stadium. There's Enzo Maresca there with his head freshly polished for tonight's game. Game taking place at the magnificent home of Atlanta United. 70,000 this stadium holds, something like that. So Mercedes-Benz Arena. And I didn't realise, but the roof on the top that actually closes. When it closes, it creates the Mercedes-Benz logo, which I think's top class. Good stadium, really is. Here's Cole Palmer then for Chelsea. Reece James, Neto. I'm surprised Chelsea have gone for a really strong team, to be fair, for today.
Your mum got you them from Dobby's when she went earlier with Nanny. Wait, is Neto playing?
Eh? Neto?
Yeah, you said Neto.
Pedro Neto. Chelsea, this is. Chelsea.
The gingerbread biscuits.
Oh. It's a fun stadium to go to on FIFA. Decent stadium for me as well. I tend to have a good record when I play at that stadium.
Oh yeah, this
Scrub
is
ours on rivals. Huh. Fair enough, Sam. We weren't on about making one. I wasn't on about making one.
Sue and Becky were on about getting a one. And I said, well, why don't I just make a diamond art one for us, save any money?
First. Good ball. Oh, dear me. Hit that cross with a bit too much in the end, I think, Madueke. Didn't play too bad for England in the internationals. Remember, a lot of these players have not long ago just recovered from the international break. Would you do either the Pools or Bradford friendlies? Or they not let you vlog away matches either? No, they won't get a choice with away. They wouldn't get a choice with away matches. Bradford, I'm going to do during the season. I'm going to do Bradford during the season. To be fair, these days I can't be asked doing pre-season vlogs. I'm not really looking at doing any pre-season stuff because I just can't be asked for pre-season. Like, you just want to get on. You literally just want to get on with the season. Get on with the actual season. Now, these days I can't be asked for pre-season really. I only did Harrogate last year because and Heronvane was because I wasn't going to vlog it at first, but then obviously I knew the Heronvane fans were good fans. But no, I won't be doing Rangers because so it's not long after my birthday, and most of my birthday money is going towards holidays really. So yeah, at the minute I'm not I won't be doing Rangers because it's trying to get there as well. So no, I probably won't. I probably won't do any of the pre-season games, to be fair, this season. If you went on holiday, there was a match on, would you consider the vlog there? Yes, I will. Yes, I will be. I'll be looking at the fixtures for the likes of Portsmouth and Southampton, etc. Because I'll be down that way. Oh, lovely play. That should be 1-0 Chelsea. What a save. Follow-up blocked by Cole Palmer with the shot. Oh, lovely play as well. Bit of a shame it didn't go in really for Chelsea. Lovely play. Good ball through. Hopefully he gets in for Pompey. If that happens, good luck to me trying to get a ticket. If that happens, because I know for a fact they'll sell out really quickly with it being a derby. Bloody hell, Hugo Lloris looks ancient. Can't believe how much Hugo Lloris has aged. Well, Bother, to be honest, Tom, I'm not taking any notice of the leaks and stuff. People leak different. People have been leaking different kits around on social media before. Bother have already said that they're not. Bother have said before that they're not. I think Bother are not going to release the kits until the start of July. Is it Bradford and Doncaster you're doing with the Plymouth lads? Well, if it's on a Saturday, yes. I'm not doing bloody midweek straight. I'm not doing a midweek. I can't be asked travelling away midweek. Can't be bothered travelling late at night on a bloody midweek. I'm not really one for driving in the dark. I will if I have to, but I'd rather not. Do you reckon they'll come to Reading? I think the lads are. To be fair, I think all the lads are planning. I think the lads are planning on doing what they usually do and try and do all the away games. They'll be trying to do all the away games if they can afford it. That is. So I assume they will do Reading. They'll do Reading, I know for a fact. I know Jack wants to. I think Jack wants to do Hartlepool with Truro City. Feel bad for the Truro City fans, by the way, because they have to travel to Carlisle, Gateshead, and Hartlepool. You know, in the same season. It's ridiculous travels, ridiculous journeys. At least 7 or 8 hours. Oh, Cole Palmer with a shot just on top of the goal. Decent from Chelsea. Moving the ball round well in these last couple of minutes. Cole Palmer with another shot. Obviously, the one he had early was blocked. Could he consider doing Huddersfield? Yeah, there is potential for that because that's not too far either. I mean, I can get to Huddersfield on the train. Can do Huddersfield on the train quite easily. But let's be honest, I am going to do. There's a few neutral games I do want to do next season, and a lot of them are mainly North Yorkshire, really, because United away in Mackems. That won't happen because won't be able to get tickets, but fair, I'm fed up of doing Sunderland. I've done Sunderland bloody 3 times. I'm fed up of climbing those bloody stairs. Fed up of climbing the stairs and never seeing a bloody win every time we go to Sunderland. But I think next season there's a few I'm looking at. Ooh. I do want to do Hull as an actual neutral game. I know I did it with Plymouth, but that would be a proper neutral game. So there's Hull again. There is also Sheffield United charge between £30 and £40 a ticket, and I'm not made of money, so I ain't buying that. So chances are, I don't really think I'll be doing. If I do any neutral games, I don't think they're going to really be Championship unless it's a cheaper one. Spennymoor I'm going to do. I do want to do Spennymoor. South Shields I was supposed to do this season. It got postponed. So South Shields, Spennymoor. Stockport County I do want to do this year. Bradford I want to do. If I don't do it with the Plymouth lads, then I will do Bradford as a neutral game. If Plymouth are against them on a Saturday, then I'll go to Plymouth lads and I'll just wait till the next season. I'll wait till the next season to go to Bradford for an actual neutral match. Have you ever been to Filey? Plenty of times. Plenty of times. There's not a lot there. It's like a little seaside. It's like a little seaside village in between. It's a bit like Mask. Mask is a little seaside village in between Redcar and Saltburn. You know, and you've got Filey's like a little seaside village in the middle of Scarborough, and Bridlington. Bridlington's probably a better place to go if you want to. But Scarborough Athletic I do want to do this year. Whitby Town I've been once, but not as a neutral, so gonna try and do some of the North and try and do some of the North Yorkshire and North East teams. Do a few more local ones, as well as fitting mass games in here and there as well. I will be fitting in the mass games here and there as well when I can get round to it. So thanks so much for joining us so far, halfway through the first half. Oh dear.
Can you tell who that is?
Yeah, I know it's Gary Phillipson. I know it's Gary Phillipson, but that's what I think.
It does.
Oh! And never from Robert Sanchez. Oh, he's got away with that. Jesus Christ. He got away with that big time. Robert Sanchez made a bit of a hash up at that, and then managed to get away with it in the end. He's a bit fortunate there.
Right, okay.
So far, 6 shots to none. 6 shots for Chelsea, none for Los Angeles. 2 shots on target for Chelsea. Hello, Nicola. Thank you for joining us. Would you go to Berwick? I have been. I've been to Berwick's ground. I've been outside the ground when me and my family were on holiday in Haggerston Castle a couple of years ago. We went into Berwick and I said, the Berwick's footy ground's not far from here, so I thought I'd go and have a look. It's pretty much a non-league stadium. It's a non-league stadium, if anything. Yeah, it's a non-league stadium, if anything. I wouldn't necessarily class it as a Scottish stadium. Go to Oldham. Yeah, Oldham potentially next. Oldham potentially. He hasn't changed. Yeah, I will do Oldham at some point, but like I said, there's games I want to do, but obviously with time and money and stuff, I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not going to be able to do all of them this season, you know. So I think I've only done. What, five? Well, neutral-ish vlogs in 2025. I say neutral-ish. I had Hartlepool Gateshead was. Well, Hartlepool Gateshead wasn't exactly neutral because my dad is originally from Hartlepool, and obviously we don't like the Geordie, so I did want Hartlepool to win that anyway. I've got holidays as well. So a lot of my money's going towards me holidays as well at the moment. So I can safely say there'll be no big trips vlogs. There'll be no like neutral trips in September because I say I'm away anyway. You thought about getting a loan? The only problem with getting the loan, mate, is you have to pay it back within a certain amount of time. Plus, also, I'm not going to do pre-season. I can't really. I don't know if I can be asked doing pre-season vlogs. Like not many people are fussed on pre. Not many people are fussed when it comes to pre-season. Going September. Down the south coast. That's why I said I'll be looking at Portsmouth and Southampton fixtures when they come out next. Is it next week or the week after? That's why I did say. No, it is next week, isn't it? Yeah, next week all the fixtures come out. We do have the first round of the Carabao Cup draws next week, and I can't remember what date or time. Costin blocked. I mean, Chelsea should be leading. I mean, how Chelsea aren't leading, I'll never know. Great play from Neto. Cross is a little bit deep. Yeah, it was always going to be difficult. So it's going to be difficult for Noni Madueke to try and hit it back into the centre, I think. That was never going to work. Check Eastleigh as well. Yeah, Eastleigh's not too far, I don't think, from there either. I don't want to be doing loads of football games on them on holiday, by the way. So that's one time where I'm pretty much away from YouTube. I don't want to spend my whole holiday on YouTube. You know. Round 1 draw, Thursday 26th. Oh, for goodness sake. What time, though? What time is the draw, though, on the 26th? Because if it's not after 4 o'clock, I won't be able to do it because I'm at Scope on a Thursday. All the championship teams are in that as well. Carabao Cup first round draw will take place live on Sky Sports News at 4:30. Oh, thank heavens for that. Thank heavens for that. Good, that's fine. UCL, yeah, the UCL qualifying draws. I never really look at the qualifying rounds, but also I'm not free on Wednesday mornings, and I'm not free on Tuesday anyway. So I'm not free Tuesday morning or afternoon anyway, because I'm out pretty much every morning, every afternoon. A minute. So I won't be qualifying rounds. I won't be doing them. Definitely will not be doing qualifying rounds. If you just tuned in, 30 minutes in, and we've had well, Nothing so far. Chelsea have had chances. Not been particularly great with them. Would you not stream any matches from these rounds? What, the bloody qualifying rounds? Nah. I don't. To be truthfully honest, Sam, I don't look at the qualifying rounds. I don't take any notes of the qualifying rounds. The only things I'm concerned about is the league phases. The league phase is when I really take a notice. I don't take any notice of the qualification rounds, to be fair. The only time I look at the qualification rounds is the FA Cup, and that's normally because Masco obviously in the qualification round. But I don't really take any notice of the European qualifiers, and I just worry about. The only thing I worry about really is the league phase onwards, because that's when the tournament really starts. To be fair, be interesting to see who PSG get next season when they've done this well. To be truthfully honest, they were superb in that Champions League final. They did really well. Chelsea obviously in the they're in the Champions League actually as well, because they finished, despite winning the Conference League and getting into the Europa League, they actually finished in the Champions League spot in the Prem, so they've got Champions League football as well. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting campaign. Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. Be interesting to see who actually. Be interesting to see who's in the league phase when it actually. I think when the draw takes place in like August time. I think it normally is. Good play. Here come LAFC. Probably their first real opportunity of the game potentially, if they can make something of it. I think that's Jesus with the ball there. Play to the right. And it's Ebabise to the right. Played into the centre. They're going to play back round the defence again. Adam Long. Lovely play, but ow. Weren't quick enough to get rid of the ball there, and Marco Corella just stepped in, and there's a great ball. It's Pedro Neto, turns, hits the shot, 1-0 Chelsea, beautiful goal. Pedro Neto, he got an assist in the final of the Nations League for Portugal, and literally a couple of days later, first game for Chelsea in the Club World Cup, and he gets himself on the score sheet. Beautiful ball through, Neto latches onto it. He turns, sends his defender on his arse, on his left foot. Goalkeeper's near post, in the net. 1-0 Chelsea, lovely goal. And the goal for Chelsea. And the goal scorer, number 7, Pedro Neto. The score is Chelsea 1, LAFC 0. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful goal. Whoop, see you later. Turn, see you later, on your ass. Cool, composed, finished, bang, 1-0. Excellent goal. Well, Club World Cup trophy is so bad it should be sponsored by Elizabeth Duke Argoslow. Right. I like watching the qualifiers. It gives me something to watch in July when we usually don't have football. Is that Lloris in goal? It is Lloris in goal. Hugo Lloris. It is Hugo Lloris with the goal. Looks ancient now, doesn't he, Hugo Lloris? Well, Pedro Neto gives Chelsea the lead. Now the poll today is a different one, and it's how many goals will Chelsea score. And we got 0-1, which is at 15%. 2-3 goals, which is 62%. And 4+, which is at the moment 23%. So almost two-thirds of the votes have gone towards Chelsea scoring minimum 2 to 3 goals.
Oh.
See, that looks more like a boy.
Oh.
The thing is, it looks more like a boy. She was a lady, not a boy. Luis is the only player I know in the whole LA team. Also, you don't know Olivier Giroud? You don't know Olivier Giroud, who's on the bench for them? You don't know who Dennis Baranga is, who was in the French League 1? You don't know Long, who's one of the USA centre backs? Mm-hmm. Oh, he definitely doesn't look good here. I think that's Ordas. Mm-hmm. Ordas doesn't look. Doesn't seem very good. He seems very dazed. He seems dazed. Well, I mean, he did get caught in the head, but obviously they do have to check for concussion. Giroud don't count, and no. How does Giroud not count? Olivier Giroud was a Arsenal and Chelsea player back in the day. Checking for offside there. He's miles on. Who was that with the through ball, though? I don't know. Nicholas Jackson with the assist. Nicholas Jackson with the assist. Man U fan or Chelsea? United, mate, but this is a neutral game. It's a neutral stream, mate, so there you go. If you're a Chelsea fan, fair enough. But I do neutral streams. Oh! Is Bale not at LAFC or did he retire? No, I could have sworn he retired ages ago, mate. Sure, he retired bloody years ago. I'll tell you something. It would be quite amusing if LAFC bloody equalised. Would be quite amusing, actually. Looks like there's going to be a substitution. Substitution is being made by LAFC. Good low cross. Unfortunate. See, I think LAFC can definitely. I actually think LA will score at some point in this game. He was at LA, but I'm sure, was it LA Galaxy he was at? I'm sure he was at LA Galaxy. No, it was LAFC. Sorry, no. It was LAFC that he used to play for. So he retired. He retired after doing that. Going to get back tomorrow on the YouTube streaming games. Carry on watch-alongs. Right. They also have Yoyabo and Babise. I don't actually know. I assume you're new to the channel, mate, because I don't recognise the name. Let me look at this. Who's it? Sorry, Dave. Chelsea Focus exclusive Swansea City match days as well. Yes, that's a Swan. Oh, I think I know it is. It's the Swansea and. Oh yes, I do recognise you. Yeah, I do seem to recognise you somehow. Yeah, Chelsea and Swansea fan. Fez. He should hit that. No, he didn't look it. They also have Yabo and Babise. Yeah, decent players. Apple and Haver. All MLS games that nobody would want for free. Mm-hmm. I'm not massive on the MLS, to be truthfully honest. Reece James got booked, by the way, for the foul that led to that LAFC free kick, which was pinged in, but almost caused a few problems for Robert Sanchez. What is it? Charlotte FC versus Colorado Rapids that are the free ones. I don't bloody know. Oh, he fell over. Todd Bowley be like Chelsea should be 20,000 nil up against the loose angles. It'll be stuff like that. No Inter Miami need the teams with decent retirees. Yep. So it was. Yes, it was in Murdoch. So Nathan Ordaff. It was made about 2 minutes ago, but I couldn't work out it wasn't good. Substitution brought to you by Darryl Johnson for LAFC, leaving the field number 27 Nathan Ordaff, replaced by number 30 David Martinez. Now I should just confirm that is the concussion substitution, by the way. That's a concussion substitution, so you're allowed one concussion sub, along with obviously the 5 subs that you get in the game. So both teams do still have 5 subs, but LA have used the extra concussion sub. Eben and Beckham were both LA Galaxy. I think Robbie Keane was as well. Yeah. Another man I think you're forgetting who did he play for LA Galaxy? Or was it LA Galaxy or was it New York City he used to play for? Steven Gerrard played in America. Steven Gerrard, and I can't remember whether it was. I can't remember if it was LA Galaxy or whether it was New York, or I may have got the clubs completely wrong actually. I can't remember which club he retired at, to be honest with you. Gerrard, the one above it. Gerrard was LA Galaxy, Bale was LFC. I didn't see that comment, sorry mate. Irish legend. Mac 1 have done Gillingham a masterpiece of shirt. The away shirt is mint and outfit of pure beauty. I bet it's shite. I mean, it's Mac 1 you're talking about. Gerrard was LA Galaxy. Lampard went to New York. I knew it was. I knew there was something about New York City. And
did you know that Harry Redknapp was Frank Lampard's uncle?
He's always been Frank Lampard's uncle.
I've only just found out today from my dad.
Oh, known that for a long time. Most people have known that for a long time. Yeah. Frank and Harry have been related. They are related. Mia's here told you, how did she get in the door? Well, she was coming here today anyway. She was here today anyway. How did she get in the door? Easy. She opened the... She pulled the door handle and she grabbed the door handle and walked in. Pulled the handle down, opened the door and walk in. That's how you bloody do it. Home shirt, York, second shirt, hold third. So by opening it. Exactly. What a silly question. Almost added time, everyone. I'll have to turn on the light at half time. I haven't actually got my spotlight on. Dad was in the bath yesterday. Oh yeah. And that's a free kick and another yellow card. Ladies and gentlemen, additional time brought to you by Darryl Johnson. 2 minutes. 2 minutes added time. Should have a bath daily, especially in this weather. No. You do realise not everyone's going to have hot baths every single day. Mm. Now what?
Yeah, your mum is a baby.
sweat unless he takes his top off from the household. No, he doesn't. My dad's never going to have one every day anyway. He doesn't have one every day anyway.
Someone pushing the door.
No, it's come from the window. You don't need to wash every day, Scotty. There's doctors that have come out and said it's just as long as you do it regularly. You don't have to go in the shower every day anyway. So I don't really see the need. Is that Dad?
Yeah.
Why does Mum look? Why does Mum look tall on her? Oh my God. Fucking hell. Dad always has hot baths, but I don't know. I don't know how anyone can have hot baths or hot showers in this heat. Ball goes out to play. That is half time. Not the best of first halves. It's not the greatest of first halves, it's got to be said, but Chelsea development. Oh, there's a little bit of one or two. Ooh. There's handbags at half time. Pedro Neto, by the looks of it, being the main culprit. Well, I'll have to calm it down, otherwise there's going to be players getting sent off. Yeah, few scraps at half time there. Pedro Neto and one of the LA players, I think, the main culprits, the ones getting involved. I once saw a guy that looked like your dad in Stockton Weatherspoons, but I don't think it was him. Stockton Weatherspoons. Very much doubt it. I mean, it could have been, no, because my dad does sometimes go to Stockton, because that's where he goes for his glasses. We all go to Stockton for our glasses and stuff, to Specsavers. Which is good, by the way, because you get two for the price of one. Benfica versus Boca Juniors will be 5-5, 5-4, 4-5. Just not to be missed. I'll probably only watch the first half and then I'll be heading to bed. Because, got to be up early tomorrow. Because I'm back at school. 2 hours to go. Yeah, I'll be sorting mine after I've done the stream, I think. I suppose by Mach 1. Why did you come in just so slowly?
I don't know.
I was like watching you in slow-mo. Saw Jake Johnson there once though, the actual one. He does have mates that live in Stockton, I think, so yeah. He doesn't live that far from me actually, Jake, to be fair. Well, half time, Chelsea leading by 1-0. Not the greatest of first halves. Only one shot. Yet it was on target for LAFC, who haven't really played that well. They haven't really got going, to be fair. Chelsea have dominated the game and have been by a mile the better side. And deservedly in the lead. A lovely goal from Pedro Neto, assisted by a lovely through ball from Nicholas Jackson. 2 yellow cards though. Reece James and Tosin Adebayor. Tosin Adebayor, I said that one. Both on yellow cards, and at the moment Pedro Neto is getting man of the match. Pedro Neto and Madueke are very good out wide, by the way. Jackson seems to be dropping very deep, because the amount, I mean, when the goal came, he was pretty much, he played the ball from the halfway line. He was at the halfway line, then played that ball through to Pedro Neto. So he was very deep for a guy who's normally right place at the right time. He's normally in the penalty area, but he wasn't actually. Cole Palmer was the one that pushed up. I wonder how long it's going to be before we see Olivier Giroud come into the game, along with also Yaya Boya, who used to play for Columbus Crew. So he used to play with Aidan Morris. Your boy used to play with Aidan Morris until he came to Middlesbrough. So that's the half-time score, 1-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea will be very happy with that. 9 shots in the first half. Not many on target or a few shots have gone to space, but no, not that bad a game so far. I did think Chelsea would go in 1-0 up at half time. LA should probably turn up in the second half. I think if it gets to 2-0 Chelsea, I think it'll be game over, because I think Chelsea should win from there on. What a beautiful stadium. It's a weird stadium, that as well. Such a crazy stadium, but it's such a good stadium. It's a weird shape though for it. I once saw what I thought was Finn Hazard's, but it was 11 p.m. on a Thursday, so I was unsure as to whether it was him. Well, I have no idea. Fair enough. Anyways, right. So it's 1-0 to Chelsea at the half-time break. 9 shots to 1, with Chelsea having. Okay.
One, double the number of corners as well, and fouls 7-4. But the crucial number that Enzo Maresca and his side will care about at the break is the fact that they are.
Well done, Channel 5 and DAZN. You can't even get your bloody stats right. It says 54% possession to 38. It should be 54 to 46. Or 62 to 38. What's it on flash scores? 66-34 according to flash scores. Either way, Chelsea have dominated it. We're going to go for a break. We'll see you for the second half very, very shortly. Will Chelsea get themselves a second goal? We'll find out. welcome back. The second half's going to be getting underway very shortly. Players have just come back onto the field to play at the Mercedes-Benz Arena, the home of Atlanta United. Substitution at half time for Chelsea. Leaving the field is number 45, Romeo Lavia. Coming on the field is number 8, Enzo Fernandez. And the second substitution, leaving the field, number 24, Reece James. Coming on the field, number 27, Malo Gusto. Substitutions brought to you there by Darrell Johnson. Now we've got the second half to look forward to. Who is going to get 3 points here? Probably Chelsea. Is it Stuttgart that also play the Mercedes-Benz Arena? Yes. Well, there's a few Mercedes-Benz Arena. Stuttgart is now mainly known as the MHF Arena, something like that, or Stuttgart Stadium. But they used to be the Mercedes-Benz Arena. There's a Mercedes-Benz Arena in Berlin. That's where the darts is held when the Premier League of darts is in Berlin. It's held there. Olivier Giroud's got his top off. He's got his outfit. Says he coming on? Olivier Giroud going to come on, make an appearance. Is there going to be 2 subs? I think that Alba Berlin basketball team also plays there, yeah. Yeah. What's going on? Better. Was it the German Darts Masters that was on due in the Euros and a bunch of England fans went? Yeah, because it was in... I'm trying to remember which one it was. No, it was the World Cup. It was the World Cup of Darts in Frankfurt. That's what was on due in the Euro 2024. The World Cup of Darts was on due in that time because it was on at the end of June. This time it was in the middle of June. Well, we're waiting for the second half to start, but we don't know what's going on here. What are they doing? Switzerland beat Scotland. The Euros due in that, and they all chanted Switzerland. Yeah. Olivier Giroud is supposed to be coming on for LA. He left his top in the changing room. Here he is, former Chelsea and Arsenal man, Olivier Giroud. Second half underway. Half-time substitution for Los Angeles, brought to you by Darrell Johnson. Leaving the field for them is number 17, Jeremy Ebabise. And coming on the field to replace him is number 9, Olivier Giroud. Off from one in the second half. I'll kick off and let them make the sub at the first stoppage. The ref's obviously allowed it. The referee's obviously allowed it, so there you go. But yeah, a bit of a delay to restart, but back underway. Palmer was looking to do a 1-2 there. Didn't come off in the end.
Perfectly there, but the ideal. It's got to be better than that. With the quality that he's got, Cole Palmer turns quickly.
So in mind of the two teams now, for Chelsea, it's Sanchez, Cucurella, Colwell, Adarabioyo, and now Malo Gusto, Moises Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez. Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, Pedro Neto, and Noni Madueke. For Los Angeles, don't forget they made a concussion sub in the first half. Hugo Lloris, Palencia, Long, Segura, Hollinshead, Igor Jesus, Delgado, Tillman, Buranga, David Martinez, and also now Olivier Giroud. The second half of a running. I know Palencia as well. Palencia was... He joined them from Saint-Etienne whilst having spells at Leganés. And he was a Barcelona B player, so he was from Barcelona B back in the day. Barcelona B team. And then I had to spell at Bordeaux.
And in the LAFC end. Seats for the second half.
4-2-1-3 for Chelsea on the formations, and a 4-1-2-3 for the American MLS side. So it's Chelsea 1, LAFC 0 at the break. Let's see what happens in this second half then. Can Chelsea get a second goal? Well, most people on the poll think that's going to be the case. Now 69% for Chelsea to score 2 to 3 goals. Good. Is Tillman related to Malik? I would be very surprised considering Malik Tillman is Dutch and Timothy Tillman is from America. Also, I think it's spelled differently. Oh no, it is spelled the same. Born in
It is a very
Nuremberg.
common name in Holland, though.
Expensively constructed midfield duo of all time.
So Malik Tillman moved to PSV. That's why I thought he was Dutch. He's not Dutch. He's not Dutch. So it's not him that's Dutch. It's someone else. He's actually from Nuremberg. But Malik Tillman's actually German, but actually represents the United States. So he might be related to Timothy, but I would be surprised. I'd be surprised. Dual national of the US and Germany. Duties have been American and both German. Tillman has an older brother called Timothy that plays for Los Angeles FC. Oh, you are correct. You are correct. Sorry, mate. No, you are correct. They are both related. I thought Malik Tillman was Dutch. It turns out he's German/American. And his brother is Timothy Tillman, who is playing, and that is his older brother. He's 26 and Malik's only 23. Palencia never played for Valencia. I know I nearly said Valencia when I was saying his name. Charlie Kelman-Starlin and Anthony Robinson. Thing is, with Anthony Robinson, he was better off making orange juice. Is Tillman that rubbish? I don't know. Nice to see Hugo Lloris and Olivier Giroud playing against English teams again, because they haven't played against any English clubs in years. Good shot for Martinez. Oh wow, that was almost in. I think it did take a slight deflection actually, and it deflects wide. And I think it's been deemed as deflected off Olivier Giroud for a goal kick. Shame that. I'll play for United States over Germany. Still get to play at the World Cup. I'm more likely to be selected. Oh my God! I think I don't know if surely David Martinez was not planning to shoot from there. He's had a bit of an effect since coming on, but no, surely he was going to try and play it. Why is he shot it like that from there? You don't shoot from that angle. Played across goal. Giroud then, 1-1. Kelman played for you at Gillingham, didn't he? Yeah, Charlie Kelman did well for Leyton Orient, to be fair. Did well for Leyton Orient, just unfortunately for them, did not get promoted. As Charlton Athletic won promotion. And Nathan Jones signed a new 4-year contract with him. Or was it a 5-year contract till 2029, 2030, something like that. So he signed a new big contract. Ah, hey dear. Good cross. Oh. Another chance. Madueke tried to chip it in. Headed away. Oh, he's kept it in, Levi Colville. Wins a corner. Five forgettable games on loan. Not all loan players are going to be good. You got to remember. Not all players are good when they're on loan. You sign players on loan, they're not always going to be good. Well, for Borough fans, this is the stadium that Atlanta United play at, which is home to Emmanuel Latte-Lat. Emmanuel Latte-Lat plays in this very stadium, the Mercedes-Benz Arena, Atlanta United. And also former Borough keeper Brad Guzan as well, I'm pretty sure still plays for Atlanta United as well. Well, the cross came in and it was headed, but I think it took a deflection. It almost went in. Neto with the cross in, headed on, takes a massive deflection and it goes just right. Oh, that's very, very lucky. Very, very lucky for LAFC, that. Very lucky. Atlanta United have the highest average attendance in the MLS, by the way. Yeah, but isn't this the biggest football club stadium? Haven't they got like the biggest football club stadium in the MLS? Isn't this like the biggest football club stadium in America? It'd be the same as Old Trafford. Old Trafford's the biggest football club stadium in England. Manchester United have the biggest capacity of anyone else. Charlotte might be bigger. Charlotte? Where do they play? Oh, they play at the Bank of America Stadium, which I know from seeing photos is fucking huge. Man, that's massive. It's like why does it remind me of it's like a smaller version of the new camp, isn't it, really? It's a smaller version of the new camp. It's like a small version of the bloody new camp. Capacity of 75,000 spectators. 75,000 capacity, that is. Also the biggest waterfall in Europe. I know. That you do realise that stadium roof is never going. The stadium roof's never going to be repaired. They're never going to sort out that stadium roof. They need to though. Oh, Madueke could have done better there. The Atlanta Stadium.
Hits it quite early. Say, massive chance. Big save. The chances in the second half, LA. I'll give them hope.
Has a capacity. Oh God. For American football, the capacity for American football is 71, but for soccer matches, 42,000. So they only allowed 42,000 for an Atlanta United game, but for Atlanta Falcons are allowed 71. Expandable to 75. That's wrong, sorry. It's about a 70,000 season. Signal Iduna Park. England fans ran under it at the Euros. I think England had the yellow wall, which was very handy. Very handy for us. Oh, hello, yellow card for that David Martinez. Yeah, David Martinez. Well done, Bush. David Martinez just got booked. Atlanta United had the same allocation as Falcons when they first moved in. The attendance around 68. I don't know why they limited capacity. Maybe because they want it to be mainly an NFL stadium. David Martinez getting a yellow card there by the referee. There was a man down injured for Chelsea, but I don't know who it was that... Well, I say injured, he was really holding his face, if anything. He was down holding his face. What happened there? So it was like... Oh, yeah, he got caught in the head. Oh, Marco Correa. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Not a player that I'm particularly fond of. Correa. Ever since that stupid... Kukurea chant. Ever since that chant, I've just gone cringe. It's cringy. Brazil longest period without a World Cup now, 33 years. No, it's not. No, it's not. Brazil won it in 2002, so it's actually 23 years since Brazil won a World Cup, and also 11 years since they hosted the World Cup. So I think you meant 23, not 33, mate, because that's 1992. There wasn't a World Cup in 1992 because it was 1990, 94, 98, 2002. Brazil won it in 2002. And I think... Did France win it in 98? I can't really remember. No, Brazil won it in 2002, so it was only 23 years ago. That reminds me, I'm 23 next month. This time next month, actually, it's the 16th of June to the 16th of July. This time next month, I'm 23. 60 minutes in, Chelsea still having opportunities even there. Los Angeles have played better in the second half. They've had one or two good opportunities as well. So it's not the most entertaining of games, but I think you'll find a lot of the group stage games aren't exactly entertaining anyway, because I think a lot of teams will just focus on getting the 3 points. Cole Palmer, brilliant! Oh. It was excellent from Cole Palmer, and he's won a corner for the Blues. France hammered Brazil in the Ronaldo fit debacle. It was a good play as well between him and Nicholas Jackson. Then gets the ball back, cuts under his right foot, sends the defender away, and then in the end his passage is in the end blocked. And a corner then for Enzo Fernandez to take on the right hand side of Panini. Brazil haven't won a World Cup in my lifetime. No, but they won the World Cup before I was even born, so the same goes for me as well. I don't see them winning the World Cup for a while, to be fair. The team's just not that. Their team is not good enough anymore. It's not that good nowadays, let's be honest. That's what I was going to say. It's not 33 years, 23 years. 23 years, by the way. How have I forgotten his bloody name? Was it? I can't remember. Forgotten his name. Matt, that's it. Yeah. David Martinez will get sent off at this rate because he's only got a card. He fouled Cucurella again, and then he's kicked the ball. He hasn't booted it away, but not particularly clever. Cole Palmer does well, but the defender does even better. That's great defending, that. LAFC haven't actually done too badly defensively. They've defended quite well. Liam Delap's coming on to make his debut for Chelsea. Substitutions brought to you by Darrell Johnson for Chelsea. Leaving the field, number 11, Noni Madueke. Coming on, number 32, Tyreek George. Also leaving the field for Chelsea is number 15, Nicholas Jackson. Making his Chelsea debut is number 9, Liam Delap. To be fair, you put him and Bukayo Saka on the same. If you have Bukayo Saka and Tyreek George on the same team, you wouldn't know which one was which. To be truthfully honest, you had them both in the England team, you wouldn't know who's who because they do look exactly like each other. To be fair, he does look exactly like Bukayo Saka. I hope Brazil never win a World Cup again in my lifetime. Okay then. England versus Spain rematch of the World Cup is totally possible for the final. I don't think so, mate. I don't think England will not get to a World Cup final for a while. I know we got to you one, but with the way things are going with Thomas Tuchel and England at the minute, I wouldn't fancy us to even get past the round of 16s. Even with Carlo Ancelotti, Brazil have won 3 times in... Even with Carlo Ancelotti, Brazil have won it 3 times in my lifetime. 70, 94 and 2002. Here's Martinez. To left, Sanchez. And here's Baranga. Oh. In fairness to LAFC, by the way, I mean, I know we don't really watch... I mean, not many of us watch MLS football, but to be fair to LA, they've played well. They've defended well, considering the opponent they're up against. They've defended quite well. And going forward, they have caused a few problems. I mean, Tyreek George loses the ball. The cross is in, it's headed away, and... Switzerland beat Germany in the group stages. I wouldn't put anything. I wouldn't put anything past them. To be fair, with the way Germany's, with the way Germany are playing. Italy, Spain, Germany, France, Argentina winners in my lifetime in that order. 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, 2022. Yeah. I've only been alive for 5 World Cups, to be fair as well, so you're not the only one. I was born after the 2002 World Cup, because I was born in July. Well, 16th of July actually, which I think was after the tournament had finished. So I was born after that World Cup. Mate, that David Martinez needs to be careful, by the way, because him and Cucurella keep saying stuff at each other, and it's... Cucurella will get booked soon, and I think at the minute, at this rate, Martinez could be getting sent off. I wouldn't be surprised if David Martinez gets sent off, because he's pushing it a little bit. He's starting to push it a bit. You were born a day after Bulls home leg against Dazzer. And that would have been April, May time. So that would have been, that would have been before, before the 2006 World Cup, which was in Germany because it was in June. The World Cup's normally in June to July. Buranga's struggled a little bit for LA. Hasn't really been able to break through the Chelsea defence that many times, or as many times as he'd like. That's a great ball. Here's Palencia, who's playing alright in this game, fair. Buranga, see again, every time he has the ball, he's getting... what? Buranga's struggling at the moment against that Chelsea back line. Palencia seems to be doing a lot of movement down that right hand side, and he's a right back, but he seems to be an attacking right back. Maybe that's how they want it. That's maybe how they want to. Maybe they want attacking fullbacks. Oh, beautiful. Cole Palmer pulled back. Oh, Enzo Fernandez sends that skying. I think it did take a deflection though. Oh, it wasn't Cole Palmer, beg your pardon. It was Liam Delap. Cole Palmer with the ball through, and then Liam Delap did all the work. Apologies. Liam Delap pulled it back. Liam Delap's a good player, by the way. I think he'll be decent for Chelsea. However, here's a question: who's going to get more starts, Nicholas Jackson or Liam Delap? Because as good as Liam Delap is, Nicholas Jackson this season has been really good for Chelsea. I think Liam Delap will be spending more time on the bench than he will on the pitch this season. He was good for Ipswich. Oh yeah. Oh, that's great play. Bye. Oh dear. I wouldn't say that was very cold. It was awful. In fact, as William Mackenzie would say, well, that was fucking dreadful.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
Oh, sorry. I muted my mic by mistake. Thanks for letting me know. I muted my mic. I muted my mic by mistake. As I was saying, by the way, considering considering how good a team Chelsea are at the moment, I'll do it in a bit. For LAFC to be defending this well against a very good Chelsea side, and to only concede 1 goal in the match, they'll be very happy with it. And what it looks like to me is they're trying to deny Chelsea, obviously. But I think what they're playing for is a smash and grab. When they get the ball, 1 long ball forward. It's a bit like park the bus and then counter-attack. There's a shot from distance. Oh, wow. Bloody hell, I thought it looked like it was going to fly in. MLS teams are better than people think. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, like I say, some of the MLS teams are decent. There is some decent teams in the MLS. I just don't watch the MLS. The MLS did used to be on Sky Sports back in the day. Nowadays, I think it's got its own. Doesn't it have its own bloody? Has its own channel or something. But also the other problem is, another reason why I don't watch the MLS is the kickoff times. A lot of the kickoff times are just shit. Like, who's going to stay up at 1 o'clock in the morning to watch that, you know? I watched New York City win the league on penalties on Sky Sports. Oh, was that the league? Was that the final? Oh, bloody hell! 3 players almost scoring over there. Hell, Cucurella down again, I think. Chelsea have missed some sitters. I wouldn't necessarily class them as sitters. They've been good opportunities, but they have defended well. I'd stay up to 1 AM for England and Boa, but not for MLS. Yes. Cucurella's back up, but oh, it's not him that they stopped for. It's Moses Caicedo, who is currently holding his. Caicedo's currently holding his shin. Oh, he's hobbling. Cucurella's also hobbling as well. Not ideal for Chelsea, this. I mean, 2 Chelsea players clattered into each other pretty much. Caicedo tries to stretch out for the ball. Hurts his leg. I don't actually know what happens there. I'd rather watch Argentina or Brazil football at that time. Wonder which random wonder kid Brighton are going to sign this season. They always seem to sign a player that you look at and you think, he's probably not that good, and then turns out to be an absolute superstar. Like, you never know. You never really know. You don't know what to predict sometimes. Just shows you can't underestimate. You just don't know how good some of the players are going to be. Stopped up past midnight to watch Real Madrid. Fairs. I know I won't be streaming any England games if it's at bloody 1 o'clock in the morning. David Martinez has been fouled by Cucurella. Him and Cucurella are gonna. It's like a battle of who. It's gonna be a battle of who gets sent off first, because David Martinez has been pushing the boat out. He's been pushing his luck, and Cucurella at times has also been pushing his luck along with him. So they've both been pushing the luck on a few occasions. Once got me flight delayed coming back overnight from Portugal. They put us in the hotel for the night. There was a Brazilian game on the telly. A Brazilian game on the telly in Portugal. Interesting. Had local Brazilian commentary on it as well. So funny. Are you sure it wasn't a flight back from Brazil? Because I don't think they'd have Brazilian commentary. They wouldn't have Brazilian football on in Portugal. Although I do know why it'll have had. I do understand why it'll have had Brazilian commentary. You'll have thought it's Brazilian commentary. They speak Portuguese in Brazil, so the Portuguese commentary will have seemed like Brazilian commentary, but it was probably Portuguese. It was probably a Portuguese commentator. Might not necessarily have been from Brazil, because both countries speak Portuguese. Same as most of South America speak Spanish, along with. I've put most of mine downstairs. There's still that bit left, but I haven't. But there was a massive pile downstairs that I took down to. I'll take the rest of it downstairs. It was Brazilian because they went insane when one of the teams scored. Yeah, but you got to remember, mate, that most South American commentators do that anyway. You know, like the was it Argentina or something? A goal, 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 goal. And in Spain, it's just goal. Goal, goal to Real Madrid. Crossed in. Oh. Go on, hit that. Buranga. No. Another shot blocked. Another shot deflected. Another one. Ah. Why did the post and offside? Oh, that was the chance for LA. Oh, that would have been scenes if they'd scored. Right in front of the LAFC fans as well. There were some LAFC fans there. Portuguese lot. The Portuguese lot. Forward our Spanish anyway. One Clifford Madge anyway goes insane when his team scores and just goes. It just says goal when the opposition does. Oh yeah. Doesn't go with Messi. Messi, 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 goal, 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 goal. Messi, 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 goal, 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 goal. What a pass! Ah, oh, too much. What a brilliant goal that was, by the way, that commentary from. Oh, wasn't it Lionel Messi against Bilbao, wasn't it, in that that cup final? Oh, 2-0 Chelsea! A cross in, Enzo Fernandez, one touch, then bang! Into the back of the net. Enzo Fernandez off the bench and Chelsea 2-0 in front. And it could so easily have been 1-1 just a few moments ago. But that's what happens. You don't take. You have the odd chances. You don't take them, and Chelsea will punish you. Oh, I don't know. Good ball in. Touchdown with his knee. And bang, straight past Hugo Lloris. And it's a Liam Delap assist. Beautiful. Goal for Chelsea. And the goal scorer, number 8, Enzo Fernandez. And the score is now Chelsea 2, Los Angeles FC 0. Yeah, I did it last night because I'd run out. Thank you for coming. That's game over. 2-0 to Chelsea. 3 points. We had fair.
How can you wear them socks in this weather?
They're just comfortable. They're just. It's not necessarily that. Yeah, they're both good. They're both good. Well, it's not necessarily that. It's the. It's not that. It's just the material. The material's nice on them, and then also they're quite comfortable socks. I'll tell you, I've used that towel. They're quite comfortable socks, actually. We got a sub for the Portuguese understand Spanish, but the Spanish don't understand the Portuguese. Yeah, fair enough. That's a foul, surely. Is that not a pen? No. Okay, nothing given. I thought out. LAFC with a chance. It's saved, but I thought it was going to be a pen. So, Ego Jesus for. Am I? Substitution brought to you by Double Johnson for Los Angeles FC. Leaving the field is number 6, Igor Jesus. Coming on the field to place him, number 23, Frankie Amaya. LA still have 3 subs left. Isn't Dutch just a fusion of German and English? No, it's Dutch.
Definitely not.
Well, it's definitely nothing. It's nothing like English. Put it that way.
It's similar to German.
Well, to be fair though,
but not German and English.
To be fair, I think the German and Dutch are very, very similar.
Yeah.
It's just some of the pronunciations are a bit complicated.
If anyone knew anything about Dutch, it would be me.
And me. I'm learning Dutch in a minute, yeah. It's a lot like English at a basic level. It's definitely nothing compared to English.
Yeah, exactly, Nicola.
The only word that is English in that language is that, but spelled D-A-T, and is. I suppose number 5 does sound very similar to English because the Dutch word for 5 is 5. Because the numbers in Holland are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it is, I nearly said sen for some bloody reason. Nordic, Latin, Saxon, yeah. And we got a double substitution for Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Dole Johnson. Leaving the field, number 10, Cole Palmer. Also leaving the field for Chelsea, number 25, Moises Caicedo. And please welcome onto the field as they bring on number 18, Christopher Nkunku. And number 14, Dario Esugo. Dutch is not like English, it's not. A lot of basic Dutch and German I can understand from English. Well, fair enough then. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, some words are... some of the words are similar. Some of the words sound the same or are similar to English, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are nothing like. I mean, put it this way, the word for difficult is moeilijk. Is it moeilijk? Is it moeilijk? Moeilijk is it difficult or easy? I can't remember which one it is. Melk is milk, yeah. Elf is 11. Now, some of the numbers are similar to German, by the way, because 10 and 10, similar. I saw someone write, we have a serious problem in Dutch. I figured it out without needing to translate it. Well, it's just because we is spelt as W-E, unless you decide to put it as W-I-J. That would be we hebben een something problem. Wij hebben een some bugger problem. Moeilijk. Moeilijk. Oh, it's easy then. Invalid. No, that's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was thinking of. Oh, the word I was thinking of was belangrijk.
That's important in German.
Belangrijk. Belangrijk is, could have sworn Dutch. Could have sworn it was.
Yeah, it's important in Dutch. But I'm pretty sure it's German as well. Yeah, it's German as well.
Yeah, but it won't be spelled. It's not spelled the same in Germany, I don't believe.
It is.
No, Belangrijk is not. No, important is not Belangrijk in German, because in Germany they say wichtig. Wichtig. Wichtig or wichtig. Kiss is coffee in Dutch. German, Dutch and English are all in the same language family, so there are similarities. Kiss is not coffee.
No, it's not.
It's cafe. Coffee. K-O-F-F-I-E.
Coffee with a K.
Coffee and Deutsch is cafe. Yeah, it's definitely not kiss. No, it just means kiss. I mean, anyway. Taxi is taxi. No shit.
Well, duh.
Fucking duh.
My auntie Adela and my uncle Paul got in a taxi from the campsite to their hotel, and the taxi driver just kept saying, seatbelt, 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 all the way to the hotel. Even though they put it on as soon as they got in the taxi.
Maybe it's the only English word in you. Taxi is French. Yeah, but you got to remember that. As English, as British people, we do use a lot of foreign phrases have been added into the English dictionary. A lot of foreign phrases have been added into the English dictionary lately, or in the thesaurus.
I had a full conversation.
Tea is tea, Cass is cheese, Ardapels are potato, Sucre is sugar. Ardapels? Don't actually know. Ardapels?
Yeah, it's potatoes. Nicola's right. Yeah.
Ardbeeren is strawberries. Welcome to Dutch and German with us. You're going to watch the Boca Juniors game later. I might watch the first half on my phone. I might watch the first half, but that'll be about it. Apparently in Spain they say Los Beatles when referring to the band, because it would translate to the Beatles, and because it's a male band, it's Los. If it was I think if it was a female band, I would say it'd be Las Beatles. I want to say. Nicola will correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, well, I've enjoyed that. They don't translate Beatles. No, but you're not. Well, no. I mean, you're not gonna like the Proclaimers in Germany are just known as the Proclaimers. You're not gonna. The name of a band is not gonna. The band's official name is not gonna change because of a different bloody language. Same as Major Tom, who was a German artist. They did Verlich Losgelost, which if you don't know, if you watch the darts, it's the song that the German team were walking onto the other night. We've had 2 subs at LAFC, but because I was too enthralled in what we were talking about, I completely forgot what the subs were. Also, I can tell you the added time is 3 minutes added time. Brought to you by Double Johnson, 3 minutes. Nena is German or Austrian. I don't know exactly where in Germany, but I'm pretty sure she is from Germany. I don't know whereabouts she's actually originally from. Well, her actual name is Gabrielle Suzanne Kerner. So she's not actually called Nina. It's Nina is a stage name. Nina is a stage name. Same as my stage name is Dazzer, but my real name's Dole Johnson. She is from Hage in West Germany, so Westfalen. So she's from West Germany. 3 minutes at a time. What was the substitution that I missed? Looks like a 2-0 win for Chelsea. Yeah, I've quite enjoyed the stream, to be fair, because the game's not been that bad actually. It's nice to see nice to see a different team playing. And to be fair to LAFC, they've played all right. They've played some decent stuff actually, but just haven't been able to find that goal to get on the score sheet, unfortunately. Who was it that came off? Substitution that was brought to you about 4 minutes ago, but brought to you very late by Dowell Johnson. Leaving the field for Los Angeles FC was number 11 Timothy Tillman and number 8 Mark Delgado, and the replacements for both of them were number 5 Marlon and number 20 Yaboya. Kraftwerk, amazing band, worst record, the model. I wouldn't agree with that. The model's Das Model is the most well-known song by Kraftwerk in Germany. It's the most well-known song, and it's also the German song that I know by them. I know the song in German by them because I do sing the odd German song even as well. 99 Siege Luftballons, 99 red balloons, which isn't the actual translation because the song is called 99 red balloons, but what is what? No, so basically, hang on a second. I'll explain it all in a minute. We're almost at the end of time. Almost. There's a shot, and it's cannoned off the crossbar. What an effort! Pedro Neto cannons a shot from outside the box off the crossbar. And it's yeeted the crossbar, and that's full time. The referee has blown the whistle, and LAFC have been yeeted out of the stadium. Chelsea have the first 3 points of Group D, and it's a 2-0 win. Fairly comfortable in the end, but it wasn't the most. I don't think it was the most comfortable because LA did have their moments as well. Shame for LA, but got to say, nice to see some former Premier League players playing. I mean, Olivier Giroud coming on the second half, Hugo Lloris making 1 or 2 important saves, and nice to see Hugo Lloris playing again. You know, yeah, it was decent. Just because it was number 1, still rubbish record. Tour de France is amazing tune. I mean, it's not necessarily because it's number 1, but it's also their most popular song in Germany, mate. But you got to remember that a lot of the songs that come out in Europe, a lot of them do tend to do well in Europe, but not necessarily in England. Just to confirm to Sam, so the 99 Luftballons basically just translates to 99 balloons. But I think when she wanted to do an English version of the song, she wanted to add a colour onto it, because just doing an English song called 99 Balloons probably wouldn't have been that popular. And then because it's 99 red balloons, it's made it a bit more popular. So I don't know what the whole idea actually was about it. That can only be what I really think. Isn't Autobahn bigger? Autobahn? The Autobahn is the motorways in Germany, mate. Basically, what the M roads are in England. It's the Autobahns are the German roads. LA should have had a pen. I thought it was a first, but nothing was given in the end. Thanks for the £5, Nicola. Cheers. The song by Kraftwerk. I don't actually know that song. I don't actually know that song by Kraftwerk. The only song I know by Kraftwerk really is Das Model. They did do an English version of it, which was just called the Model. The Model. I listen to a lot of French rap, more like French crap, mate. 1974 songbook. Oh no, it's on the 70s. See, the song I know is from the 80s, or the 80s. Germany had only finished number 9 in the German charts. The Autobahn song Das Modell by Kraftwerk in the German charts was number 7, so Das Modell was actually more popular than Autobahn in Germany. So like I say, Kraftwerk were a big, well, they were a big German artist. I mean, we all know Romanians. The bloody Romania one is actually 3 groups from Moldova. It's 3 lads from Moldova actually, but very popular in Romania. And that's what they called the guys that do Dragostad in Tay. Dragostad in Tay, which is by Ozone, which is a group of lads from Moldova. See, that's the most popular song in Romania. Ozone, yeah, Dragostad in Tay. Dragostad in Tay, yeah. Right, well, there you go. I mean, if you want to discuss anything with regards to, if you want to learn anything German-wise, etc., then if you want to continue any conversation like this, then drop me a message on social media. We're going to finish off here, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone is watching the 11 o'clock game between Boca Juniors and Benfica, then enjoy that game. I'll only be watching the first half and then probably heading to bed because I've got a busy day tomorrow. The next stream will be on Thursday night, where we bring you not a live watch along, but we bring you the return of GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr returns, and Thursday night is going to be all English stadiums, EFL, Premier League stadiums. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a really good bit of fun. Everyone, I mean, it'll be quite an easy one, but like I say, it's only the first one for now, and we're just going to make it a bit easy for now. Because obviously it's been a long time since we've done GeoGuessr. We haven't done GeoGuessr on the channel since 2022, by the way. That's when I had a look, actually. GeoGuessr. Doesn't football stand, blah, 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 blah. Völlig losgelöst von der Erde schwebt das Raumschiff schwerelos. Völlig losgelöst von der Erde schwebt das Raumschiff schwerelos. So, the last one we did was the World Football Stadiums, and that was back in April 2022. So it has been 3 years since we've done it, so we're going to bring it back. We're back on Thursday night with GeoGuessr. Good about an hour and a half or so of fun for everyone, and everyone of course can join in. Obviously, if you're actually playing the game on GeoGuessr itself, you won't be allowed to look at the live chat or look at my you won't be able to look at what I'm doing. You won't be able to look at the stream until you've already put your answer in, because so otherwise you could literally just look at the stream, see where I've gone, and then just go there, and then that just defeats the whole point of GeoGuessr, because it would be literally called Geo Dazzer giving you the answers. So yeah, long time since we've done it, so Thursday should be a good stream. I've got Harvey. I'll message Harvey and ask him to sort out the thumbnail for that. We'll be live on StreamYard for that, so make sure you join us then. It'll be around 8 o'clock. It'll be about 8 o'clock, because that's probably, I think that's the best time for others. It'll be 8 o'clock when we do it. But should be a good stream. Looking forward to bringing it back. Thanks for joining us tonight, and see you on Thursday night, everyone. Bye bye.